To round about this time, the first distress rocket is launched into the horizon. Goes into the horizon, then explodes with a boom and briefly illuminates Titanic in white light. Well, after the rocket, this is to try and signal the ship on the horizon. To round out this time, the E-deck portholes are immersed. Well, are nearly under. Titanic sinking now slows for the next hour. Water fills the bulkheads of the compartments to near completion. It will sink down very little water, only reaching the nameplate at 1:40 AM. Before the sinking increases, or that it continues and accelerates because of the list to port. Round about this time as well, well, engineers Shepard and Harvey are in boiler room 5. When someone else in the engine room is ordered to lift a manhole cover. However, due to the amount of steam in boiler room 5, engineer Harvey doesn't see the time and he falls down and breaks his leg. Well, they both drag him out of the boiler room into a pump room. Well, engineer Jonathan Harvey will actually be the first person to lose his life in the sinking of Titanic, as his bulkhead, as the coal bunker door near him implodes later or caves in. Or due to E-deck starting to flood. Well, water is also spotted at the bottom of the grand staircase on F-deck. E-deck portholes are now flooding us around about this time. Well, due to, sorry for the ad there by the way, due to, well, boat 5 has also been lowered shortly after boat 7. Well, boat 3 is the next to be prepared. Earlier in the sinking, boat 4 was lowered down to the A-deck promenade and Captain Smith ordered several down there to board. However, the windows are locked and they can't find the key. Well, Captain Smith sends everyone down there to boat 4. They can lower each of the boats down and load them on the promenade deck. However, Hugh Walner has said to the captain, told the captain not to send them down there because they won't be able to get the windows open. The captain says to Hugh Walner he's right and orders everyone back up, but not everyone does come back up. Those who are waiting for boat D will end up waiting for over an hour. If the windows weren't shut, boat D would have probably been the first boat to be lowered. So round about this time, the E-deck portholes are now completely immersed as well. To round about this time. To round about this time, portholes at E-deck nearly immersed. Scotland Roaders began to flood. This causes Titanic to develop a minor port list. This though is later eliminated by boat 6 when boat 6 lowers. The time boat 6 is lowering. Around about this time, boat 3 has been lowered at around about, boat 3 is lowered about this time. The exact timing of it, I'm not sure about, but around about 1 AM boat 3 is lowered. Well, meanwhile, Captain Smith sends, or a few men are sent down to open the port-side gangway doors. However, they never return. When the wreck of the bow was later found, the doors were found open. They were likely open. Some have said that maybe it was just the force of the ship hitting a sea floor which opened the doors, but this, though, I personally think the doors were open because Titanic did develop a strong list to port later. Maybe the doors, wondering if the doors did have a contribution to it. And also because the men had been ordered to open the doors. Another distress rocket is fired up. At around 12:15, another is fired up at around about this time. Well, meanwhile, the Marconi room. Harold Wright recommends to Jack Phillips that he uses SOS, saying it's the new call and it might be your last chance to send it. Well, Phillips then afterwards starts to use SOS. SOS stands for, like I previously, Save Our Souls. And it was one of the, it had been Titanic using it. It was actually one of the first times it had been used. Well, meanwhile, Lightoller announces that he spoke that he's going to, for the time being, it'll be like women and children only. However, he does let one man, or a few men on later. He lets a sailor called Arthur later onto the boat 6 and goes no oarsmen, the oars, and later when he saw Hugh Walner and Stephenson were jumping into the boat, he considered calling them back, but then decided just to let them get in since it was the last boat. So round about this time as well, the steam has finally nearly stopped. Throughout this time, the steam slowly starting to die down.